Gritty. Boots on the ground. It's the real nitty-gritty. Boots on the ground. It's the real nitty-gritty. Boots on the ground. It's the real nitty-gritty. Boots on the ground.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me from. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again. I never take that for granted. Shout out to Jacob Tanjay, the NTZ crew, Michael Beach of Life. Shout out to my old heads. Michael Alexander says, "Spin the wheel for Christmas was great." I'm going to talk about that. There's the other Michael Alexander. I love the chime. All you guys, man, thank y'all so much for your continued support. Jeffrey Tatter. Yeah, I just reached 53,000. Thank y'all so much. Any new viewers and subscribers that are joining us today for the first time, welcome. And of course, anybody catching this on replay, the topic tonight is run out of money in the Philippines and you'll realize you don't have friends here. We're going to talk about that and some stuff that may help the new man and woman that's interested in coming over here. The peso is 55.37. I was sent a link by a trusted friend that says the peso may weaken to 58 pesos to the dollar soon. Now, it didn't give a date, but it caught my interest. What's up, Jeffrey? He was talking about the Christmas to Remember giveaway drawing, guys. I want to thank everybody who contributed to that. It was very, very successful. But of course, you got people who just don't get it. Oh, that's less than $100, they say. No, it's 5,000 pesos. It's a big, big deal here. Okay, if you look at the short that I put up of the lady who started to cry, right? I cut the camera off. This lady broke down and cried like a baby, man. I had to console her. You know why? Because she thought when she won last night that the prize was 1,000 pesos. When she got here and realized it was 5,000, man, she couldn't contain herself. I mean, she broke down and cried like a baby, man. I really had to console her, man. I cut the camera off. I said, no, I'm not going to show that. But y'all don't get it. Oh, it's less than 100. No, that's that Western mindset that you have to try your best, guys, to get rid of that little by little if you plan on coming here for any considerable period of time. Otherwise, you're not going to get it. It's going to elude you the whole time. Because you're always going to be over here comparing your country to the Philippines. I do want to say this, too. The Philippines is not a one-size-fits-all. There's a lot of negative stuff going on about the Philippines. Oh, one blogger says, I got to tell you the negative, so to give you the truth, he said. Well, every place has negatives, but it's not a one-size-fits-all. There's some intangibles over here that I can't explain. No vlogger can explain. You have to come over here because I don't have a lot in common with some of these guys who don't like it over here or they see all these negatives. Because they're more interested in the infrastructure and all that stuff. Some of that stuff doesn't affect me, man. Okay? As someone coming out of that matrix over there, peace and quiet, they don't ever talk about that. That's high on my list. And being welcomed here. Give a damn about that. If I was worried about infrastructure, I'd have stayed home. Okay, that's all I'm saying, guys. But all this, it's only less than $100 stuff, man. Y'all pitiful for saying that. I'm really ashamed. And these people are followers of man. I mean, y'all got to know that it's more than that over here, man. And I mean, I don't see any other vloggers doing it, first of all. And the ones that say, oh, we don't show it, you're lying. That's because you're not doing anything. All right, and you're not doing it all year. I've been doing it for 3 years. Some guy Kenneth Walker, I think his name is. He'll be on here today. How much was I doing that for publicity? Man, are you crazy? You've been following me for 3 years and you're going to say that? That's a low blow. But anyway, when I talked about the video yesterday about, he thought he could retire on 11,000. A guy made a great point. He said, Calvin, a lot of vloggers, they do more harm than good, but he called them vacation vloggers. And it was a great, great point, guys, because you got vacation vloggers. These are vloggers who come over here and hype up every place they go. It's their job to do it. Okay? It's a totally different vlogging than what we do. We're the expats, so we're left behind we gotta deal with this stuff, sort through it, and really take the blame for a lot of the crap they're putting out there. But every place they go, they hype it all the way up. We're dealing with it, and then on to the next hype station. But yeah, you know who you was, that vacation vlogger. That's really, really a great point, man. But they throw us all in one bucket. Also, some of you guys are so petty. Now, some guy, he paid $3 to my Patreon to become a Patreon member just to troll me. He says that, now listen to this, of all the videos out there that are sexualizing women over here, he says that my video, the BBC are invading the Philippines, was the worst. I never said sex on that video. I never implied it. The BBC is just simply saying more black men are coming over here, dating, courting, and marrying Filipinas like never before, no matter what you heard. And more Filipinas are coming over to the dark side. Had nothing to do with sex. Okay, but he paid $3 just to do that. Name was Omar or something. I blocked him on my Patreon. I'm like, you guys are petty, man. But this is a good day today, man, But to say that video sexualizes Filipino women is like saying all black men own shares in Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's how ridiculous it was, okay? Somebody's trying to call me, one of my subscribers. Sorry, guys. I thought we was going to have to postpone this because right before the live stream at 9:21, the power came back on. And I was like, whoever's doing this, it's either a cruel joke or you Dr. Scrooge to have a brownout on Christmas Eve over here. But he came back on. 9:21, guys. Cisco Internet says, this is the channel where the guy speaks Tagalog to people and surprises them. No. What's up, Derek? Yeah, he says he's looking forward to this one. That's Michael Onstad. That's our resident insurance agent, guys. Look this guy up, man. He can help you. And I'm telling you, man, the prices will shock you. They make you sleep at night. I've got, man, it's only $26,000 for the whole year, by the way. 1 million pesos of coverage. That's about all I need. Okay. Hey, what's up, Sam McCall? He said, Gentry Kavidi in the house. Congrats on the 53,000. Merry Christmas. Thank you, brother. I don't take that for granted. But yeah, let's get to the topic today. Because, a lot of interest, man, on that story, guys. The story was so ridiculous that a guy brought $11,000 over here to the Philippines to retire. And they threw the vloggers under the bus. They said, we're the ones who are responsible for that. I'm sorry, guys. It's not true. Some of the Kiki in the Philippines, which is my buddy, I really like him. He's out there, though. He would never give that type of advice. Nobody would give that type of advice. But we're going to talk about some facts. These are 100% facts. And then I'll come over to y'all. Facts. You're on your own when you come over here. Okay, that's a fact. You're responsible for your damn self. So you better plan accordingly. And you need to write this down on a piece of paper or a card or something and put it somewhere where you can see it. Because those guys slapping you on the back, they're not congratulating you. They're not celebrating you. They're happy that you have your own money and you're not borrowing from them. That's what they mean, them pats on the back. They're happy that they can keep their money in their pocket. But yeah, you're responsible for yourself over here. And the next one is, this is a fact. No one is coming to your rescue. You see Derek Q of Q Adventures. You see what he did for that British man and went through all that trouble to iron out his situation and get him home. That happens over here, but very seldom does that happen. Most of the time, they leave you stranded like that until some guy like Derek comes around. Or some of the other guys, Old Dog New Tricks, that bailed that guy out down in Dumageddon. But for the most of them, they just leave you to rot. That's what they do. So no one's coming to your rescue over here. I'm sorry to tell you that. Facts. There's nothing to be ashamed about if your plan goes astray for any reason at all. For any reason at all. Whether you run out of money, health reasons, or whatever. You can always go home and come back. Philippines is not going anywhere. But don't be afraid, because the longer you stay here, which is what most people do, thinking they're going to miss out on something, the worse it gets. Hey, Patrick Blackrock, he said, big respect for all you're doing and giving back. Yeah, man, this is a community, man, that I'm proud of. That's grown up around me, man. You know, I couldn't do this by myself. I was. For the first 6 months, I was doing it by myself. I wasn't getting any help. I wasn't. And my help now is really dwindled to nothing, which I don't care because, you know, my YouTube earned something. But at first, my ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, said, you're going to go bankrupt. You're crazy. There's no way you can continue to do that, yeah? A lot of people don't understand the law of compensation. That's how that works. But yeah, remember, I was on the other end, Patrick, of the receiving end many times. Many times people came, the Salvation Army specifically, brought Christmas to my family because I wasn't capable. I had already spent the money. I already smoked it up in the crack house. Yeah, Kamal said some ignorant MFs regarding currency. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Y'all know better. you know better, guys. Listen, my helper, I pay her 5,000 pesos per month. That's more than what the going rate is around here for the whole month. You know, but she eats here, and it's like she's at home here. She doesn't stay here. She got her own house and everything. But y'all don't get it about the Philippines and other places around the world. If people want to break down, you know, Filipinos have this, what I call foolish pride, where they're happy as hell. They're shouting on the inside, but they're not going to show it to you. But that lady that's on that short, she broke down and crashed. She thought she was only going to win 1,000 pesos. Turned out to be 5,000. I mean, my God, it's crazy. Yeah, no matter what you do, but I take that really now as a compliment. Eric, he said, Calvin, you always have haters. Yeah, you're right. Because when I had 500 subscribers, nobody was hating on me. Nobody was making videos about me and putting me down and trying to get me kicked out of the country. They wasn't doing that. It's only because I've become successful. My channel has become successful and it's become popular. That's all. It's all about jealousy, man. You know, they can get views now. They couldn't get any views when I had 1,000 subscribers. That's why I tell the new guys, enjoy this anonymity while you can. be careful what you wish for, because if you want a successful YouTube channel, the bullshit comes with it, man. I'm just telling you the truth. Hey, D Style says, happy holidays and blessings, everyone. I predict the smarter than a grade 5 student will take off and be on Philippine television. You changing lives over there, helping families. Big salute to you. Thank you, man. You know, one family at a time. When this all started, when I wrote that, go on my Sunshine Shoulders Facebook page, because most of y'all don't even know it exists. It's dedicated to helping Filipinos affected by the pandemic and the lockdowns. And I just wrote a little humble mission statement, I guess you would call it. And our goal, because I kept it up there, was to help 100 Filipino families. That's 1,000 pesos each. We stopped counting at 2 million, man. We've got thousands and thousands of people. But when you put it out there in the universe, it comes back. Had I never wrote that, there's no telling what would have happened. But I'll be on the plaza today. I'm going to do a special, Are You Smarter Than a Grade 5 Student? I'm going to double the prizes now. Okay, because Jeffrey Tatter, he sent some money. He said, hey, you know, do with this what you want. And the show has become so popular, man. I mean, really, you think it's popular, D. The people over there, they really love it. But I'm going to start trying to organize it a little bit better to make it look like a show, because they're surrounding me. Y'all don't see all the people are out there. I'm going to tell them today to get behind the contestants. Clap when they win or when they doing good. You know, just have a good time. They sit up there, they're so rigid. But yeah, I was on that receiving end many, many times, man. I hope I never forget it. It's the holidays, man. I get emotional when I think about it. You get that knock on the door. I done spent all my money at the crack house. If my kids wanted a lollipop, I couldn't buy it. And here comes the Salvation Army or the Goodwill or one of them with that box of you know, food and, you know, canned goods and different things like that, man. I tell you, man, it makes the hair on my arm raise up. So, yeah, I hope I never forget that. Don Webb said 5,000 pesos is a huge deal. He said, I've been married 2 times over 36 plus years. They are so grateful for what you're doing, giving back to the Philippines. Salamat Cal. Thank you. You get it, man. These guys don't get it, man. Talking about 5,000, it's less than $100. Now it's like $5,000 to you over there. That's what it's like. Okay? That's what it's like. It's like $5,000 to you. Like somebody just coming up to you. Are you scratching off the lottery ticket and win 5,000? It's the same thing here. But let's get back to the facts. There's nothing to be ashamed about, guys, if your plan goes astray and you got to go back and redo it. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Mommy 45 Adventures, thank you for becoming a member of Sunshine Shoulders. I just uploaded a video. I don't know if it uploaded, but it's to my members only. It's Sammy Davis, who's been a long-time follower. He opened up a bar, Showtime Bar in Angeles City, and he just gave me he sent me 3 separate videos, and he just wanted me to help him promote it. And I said, sure, man, because the door swings both ways. You know, he doesn't deal with human trafficking and all that. It's a legitimate bar, as legitimate as they can be in Angeles City. And he just gives me a tour and shows, you know, what goes on there. But he's just not starting out. If you're in Angeles City, stop by at 480 Waco Road. That's in Clarksview, part of Angeles City. Okay. But yeah, guys, you know, this is the worst place to be broke. This is one of the worst places to be, because not many people can help you, man. People are not going to help you. The locals are these so-called friends of yours. Yeah. See, these are the guys that come over on Christmas Eve. Let's give him his 5 minutes of fame, guys. Okay. Yeah, show me receipts, stupid, and I'll show you receipts. I mean, you got grown men like this who all they have to do is hang around the YouTube comment section and bring me down. Get a life, clown. Receipts. Hey, thank you. She said, my black American husband always watches your videos. Thank you. Because, yeah, it's a cold, cold world out here, guys. And no one really cares. People are concerned with themselves, which, remember, is self-preservation over here. Okay, here's another fact. You have no friends over here. Run out of money, and they scatter like roaches. Like I said, the pats on the back, they're not celebrating you. They're like, okay, I'm so happy that you got your own money, and you don't have to borrow anything from me, because if you did, I'm going to shut the door on you. Yeah, I'm going to shut the door on you. Okay? And that's a fact, guys. They're thanking you for paying your own way. That's what they're doing. You don't have any friends, man. Because a lot of times what happens is the woman once they come over here and get involved with a woman, she takes him away from his friends. If you're not a real man, they're going to be that wall between you and your friends, because they say, oh, we don't need Sunshine Shoulders over here telling you what's really going on. So, yeah. It's crazy. But it's true. It's the truth. Hey, Wanadine, thank you for that super chat. Yeah, another troll gone, man. These guys, man. I mean, what do they get out of that? But remember, I told you, that's what they're going to do to you. I got another fact over here. Facts. You will be talked about and ridiculed. You're going to be the talk of the town, but in the wrong way if you go broke. Okay, hey, thank you. He said, R68DVR. I said, the members video is up. Thank you for that, because I was trying to upload it when the power was off, and it took all day. But, yeah, it's promoting his bar, man. I don't get paid for that. But we got to help each other. He's a great guy, man. If you go there and you run into him, you'll see Sammy Davis is really good. He set up the meet and greet in Angeles City. But it's really a nice place. Now, when I went there, it was still under construction. I mean, whoever was doing that work, man, they did it in a hurry. And it really looks good. I mean, because dust was everywhere. Everything was all, scattered everywhere. But, yeah, you will be talked about. You're probably going to end up on YouTube, certainly Facebook, because that's clickbait right there. Here's another fact, guys. Many have learned these life lessons. If many guys have learned the hard way. Hey, Happy Man 6920 said, what's up, Shine and the Sunshine Shoulders fans? Wow, people got a lot of insecurities, no life, if all they have to do is hate, troll on another man. Unreal. Yeah, man. It is. It is a shame, but you have to understand, guys. If you're going to be a vlogger in the Philippines, or if you're an expat over here, happy living your best life, you're going to attract people like that over there. Those armchair alphas is what I call them. They living in their mama's basement. Hey, Angelo, Yusuf Habib, thank you for that super sticker, man. I mean, super chat. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, check out their members' content, man. Well, they've already, if you go up in places like Subic Bay and then New Clark and Angeles City, where it's bunches of expats up there. I'm pretty sure the expat communities up there. But yeah, many of us have learned a lesson. And here's the last fact, and then I'm gonna get over to y'all. Here's a fact: your girlfriend's gonna get real quiet when you run out of money over here. Okay, I hate to tell you that, but she's gonna have that new attitude that Patti LaBelle talks about. That Filipino makeover is over. You're gonna go back to being a decrepit old bum. And that's just a fact. You're not going to look as good as you did when you had all that money flowing. She's going to tell you the truth about yourself. But yeah, the Philippines, no. Who is this guy? Who are these guys, man? They keep coming on here. I don't owe child support. If I did, you dummy, I wouldn't be over here. I don't have anything to prove to you haters, man. If I owe child support, do you think for 1 minute in America, as everybody knows, if you owe $2,500 in child support, they're taking your passport. Okay? Stupid. He says, hey, Ozzy. He says, good morning from Boracay. He says, they see you as security. Oh, okay, said let me see what's going on with my volume. Is it better now or what? Because I'm on this damn computer. Hey, thank you, APC Doc, for the super chat. Merry Christmas. He said, how's your good friend Geechee Lion? We chat just about every day on WhatsApp. I think he's headed back to San Carlos City. Yeah, I don't know why they trolling me. I don't owe any child support at all. They better check their sources. Yeah, he said that like mosquitoes at a barbecue. Yeah, but we got the SWAT up, Jacob. But yeah, guys, that video yesterday, it opened some eyes because one guy was so funny. I think his name was Thomas King. He said he did retire for 3 months. That's funny. Yeah, OG Fred said, where's OG Fred? He's in Guam. Me and him still communicate via Facebook Messenger. Y'all understand there's nothing between me and Fred. Okay? The thing is, he said he got off of YouTube. I don't blame him, man. You see these guys. So if they see a good guy like Fred, of course, they're going to come at him. Yeah, we had a few showers today, too. He says, I waited 3 long years for this. Well, you're headed here, right? Come on, man. Because I'm going to start putting more videos out to help the new man and woman who's interested in coming over here. We talked a whole lot the other day about things to do, things to bring. Thank you, Winston Graham, for that super chat, man. Merry Christmas, brother. Have a wonderful time. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, he said that Filipino makeover is over. It is. You go back to being a decrepit old man, old bum now. She got a new attitude. She gonna tell your ass the truth now. You ain't lost no damn weight. Rose Travel Venture said, this is my second time back here in the Philippines. I stayed longer for 4 months, and now that As I said, my money's running low. I see her energy change, and she is becoming, and she is becoming disrespectful now. Yeah, guys, you know, you run out of money or let your money run low over here, she's gonna get real quiet. Now this is good right here. He says, I pay my rent 1 year in advance every time, so all I have is mine expenses. That's what I was saying on my video the other day. That's one of the good perks about owning a house over here. Guys, you can own a house over here. You don't have to break the bank to do it. Okay, and now, do you got the money? You got any money? Okay, and then, okay, you have very little expenses. Now I got very little expenses, about $200. But you know, remember, I'm talking about food too. But here I got 6 people I'm dealing with over here. Most of you guys are by yourself, or just you and your girl. Because me and Kaz, he's got a YouTube channel. We chat every day on email. And he said him and his girlfriend went to the store. He said, yeah, man, prices are getting high. I spent $1,500 today. And I was like, $1,500? But I forgot it was just him and his girlfriend. But yeah, this is a good thing to do if you can do it. If you can afford to do that, which you can. Okay, because Geechee Lion, I think he's going to rent that $175 per month apartment over there. So what would that be? About $2,000 if he paid that up front. Well, you know, you could build. He says, Mo Black says, what's the price of an average home? Well, you could actually build you a house, man. You know, you could build a house as big, because that's what me and Merlin are going to do. We're getting our money together now. We already got the first lot over there. We're going to build these small homes for people that come over here and want to spend $10,000, $15,000 and be done with it. You know, it's going to be an alternative to these condominiums over here that, man, they're chopping heads off. But really, you know, $20,000 is what I spent for mine. It's less now because the dollar's stronger. It would be like 17,900 and something. But yeah, you can get you a nice little house. Hey, Anubis the Pride said, I started watching your videos when I met my Filipino girlfriend. Now I'm visiting the fam in Iloilo for Pasko. That's Christmas. Thanks for all the informative vids and honesty. You're welcome, man. Thanks for your support. What times the traveler says, love seeing your videos, Cal, when you give away 5,000 pesos. That's a lot of money out here. I'm sure they're grateful. Absolutely grateful. But one of my subscribers, man, been following me for a long time. He said, yeah, that's less than $100. Come on, man. You know better. Yeah. This is absolutely true right here. I keep forgetting. I really don't want to impose on the people. I want to catch them when they're outside. But I'm going to show you this little house. It's a neat little house that the locals are building. And I guarantee you it probably costs about $3,000 to build. But mine is going to be more like double the guest house. You know, it's not going to be that small, but that's a tiny house. Honestly, to be honest with you, King David, how many hours a week do you put into YouTube? If you just look at, I'm going to say less than 10. A whole lot less than 10. The only thing that takes up my time on YouTube, and I don't even consider taking up my time, is live streams. So if you do 3 live streams, about 2 hours each, that's 6 hours. If you see my video and it's 12 minutes, that's how long I took on it. Because I don't do a lot of editing. So sometimes I do. If I make like that BBC video where I really want to show you what I'm talking about. But most of the time, it's just right out of here. It's not that difficult for me. They're coming around. They're gonna blow me up today. They're coming around with the curling. Booby will be running here in a minute. Get the money. See, okay. He likes giving it to him. Let's see what we got over here. There. Take all that in there. Give it to him. Say Merry Christmas. Yeah, they're going to kill me today. I'm going to have to get some more change. Probably some 20 peso bills. He said, whoa, my down payment was more than that. Yeah. But remember, you're over here. And if we could just remember where you are at all times, you're not going to have a problem. But we forget for some reason that we're in the Philippines. Oh, okay. He said Willie's pinging from somewhere in Texas. Yeah, okay. He said it's about $2,000 a month for my American standard. Food's expensive. I signed up to S&R, and for 2 people it costs $420 a month. Wow. Yeah, y'all eating, man. Y'all really eating good. Yeah, they're eating real good. No, we don't need that. You know, these guys are. What we need is somebody to come over there and pray for them. Something. Yeah, you're going to own the land if you do it for your girlfriend, or we're going to lease it to you. You're going to lease it for 50 years. You're going to be dead, T. Williams, by then. He says, who's going to own the land to the small houses? Are you going to lease it? Yeah. That's the reason why. See, I can't tell you what somebody else is going to do and all that. But Marilyn, she knows that was her job to do all that stuff before we met. She was a bookkeeper. She knows how to do all that. Yeah, we're going to lease you the land. It's going to be yours free and clear. Hey, George said Merry Christmas to all. Shake Blue said, what's S&R? It's like Sam's Club. That's what it's like. It's like a Sam's Club. But he said, my friend in Deval, CK. What are you saying? I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's like it's one of them big stores, bulk buying stores, but he must be buying a lot of steak and different things like that, you can't get in the regular grocery stores here. He's buying a lot of American stuff or Western stuff, because if you go to Cebu and you go to Ayala Mall, they have a big section of international foods, but that stuff's expensive. Guys, a box of cereal over here costs $10, depending on what brand it is. It can cost up to $10. I've shown y'all that before. And he says, exactly, speak on finding a woman with a degree in what's beneficial to what you're looking to accomplish out there, a true partnership. Yeah, but see, the thing is, a lot of women over here who may not have a degree are just as intelligent, Bitter Truth Show. They just don't have the money to pursue that education. That's all that is. A degree is nothing but a piece of paper, even in America. You got to have some sense to go along with it. But a lot of the women over here, my son's mother does not have a degree, and man, she will put a lot of these women over here who have degrees in the dirt. She's sharp. She's ambitious. But yeah, that degree is overblown over here because it's just something we bring over here from the West, man. It means absolutely nothing, guys. The women that we end up dealing with and who deal with us, they don't have a lot of money, man. They got a lot of sense, though. They can help you. But they don't have a lot of money, and all that old money, property, and prestige stuff that we bring over here. They just don't have. This is a simple life over here, and that's why a lot of people don't like it. The Philippines is simple. It's a lot more shinier places to go, but there's some intangibles to this place that put it at the top, especially for a black man in that damn matrix over there to come to some place where everything goes quiet. People don't bother me. I'm not harassed and all of that, man. Come on. Give a damn about the infrastructure is slow developing. That's not what I want. See, that's why when guys sit around talking about that stuff, it goes over my head. I'm like, man, I'm not even looking for that. I can handle that. Yeah, that's cause he said, man, I went to the store and spent 1,500 pesos. And I was like, man, 1,500. But it's only him and his girlfriend. Yeah, you can eat fairly cheaply in the Philippines. But food is expensive, though. They here again? Well, let me see if I don't know if I got any more small bills. There's Sahara. Sahara? There's Sahara. I don't have any. Let me see. Wait. One more. Let me check. One more place. But as Sahara, Booby, not me. No.
Daddy, look at me. I'm Sahara.
Okay, Booby got on her dress, guys. Go, Booby, in there and that's Sahara for it. This is going to be an all-day thing today, guys. Yeah, but food compared to the food here is just as expensive as in America. Peanut butter and different things like that. It's just expensive. Eggs are just so expensive here, man. Eggs. Let's see. Tito Chaucer, Calvin, is it true that immigration is only issuing 2-month extension, 6 months of thing will pass? Well, right now, but what difference does it make? You just go, it's the same price, guys. You're not getting when you extend for 6 months, you're not getting a discount. It's like doing 2 months 3 times. Now, it is a hassle if you're coming from the province and you got to go all the way to Cebu or Manila, but 2 months is really better. I watched the video before. This Swiss guy, he broke it down as to why. Because a whole lot can happen, guys, in 6 months. And now you're leaving money on the table. Michael Beach Life, the first time he ever came to the Philippines, he got a 6-month extension. He ended up leaving in 3 months. He had to go back home to attend his daughter's graduation or something. They said, what's a degree got to do with it? Really, nothing over here, Jacob. You're right about that. But we're bringing that over here. It's like, I look at my girl, she's better than your stuff. You can't win with that attitude over here, man. You're going to end up fooling with the wrong person looking for that. No. Okay. He said, does your lady friend want to go back to bookkeeping? Well, let me tell you something, B. Cox. He says a degree is not just a piece of paper. Society would disagree with you. Well, if you got a specialty, okay, I'm talking about as far as your intelligence. I don't have a degree, sir, and I run circles around my brother who has a PhD. I've always out-earned him, okay? It means absolutely nothing for real unless you got a specialty. You're a doctor, nurse, something like that, okay? Or the job, because the job requires you to have a degree means absolutely nothing. Yeah, okay. I'm just telling you from a boots on the ground, from a grunt's perspective. If you weren't able to finish college, so what? That's no excuse for you not to succeed. Yeah, did LeBron James graduate from college? I don't think he did. Bill Gates, no. A lot of the guys, man, look it up. Yeah, society. Fuck society. That's why I'm over here. Give a damn about no damn society, man. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying the hell with society and what they think. They say that you're a bum because of your skin color, that you're inferior. So you're supposed to agree with that? It's never held me back, not having a degree. Yeah, I'm not saying, oh, don't go to college if you can and get a degree. Yeah, because it's very competitive, especially over here. But most of the men that I meet over here, they're already established. By the time you get here, whether a woman has a degree or not shouldn't matter to you. You should already have everything in your life situated anyway. You can't put it all on the line with a woman. These women aren't going to change your life over here the way we give them credit for. Okay? I'm just being honest with you. If they had some type of special powers, peacocks, they would use it on their damn self to get out of the situation they're in. They wouldn't use it on you. But most of the men over here are established already. Hell, you're 60. You don't have a college degree by 60. What's the point? You just want to have, it's just like my brother. He's Dr. Mormon. Gives a damn. It's not going to pay your bills. In educational psychology, by the way. They won't even give him a job mopping the damn floor in Walmart. But he's got a degree, so, that's the type of stuff that messes up our society over there. They won't even give a guy like me a chance, brother. Oh, you don't have a degree. So what? What's that saying? There's a guy, he's head of Pan-African Studies at the University of Louisville. Look him up. His name is Dr. Ricky Jones. He says, I'm no special. I'm no different than anybody else. He said, if you go to college and you take the same hours that I did, you'd be a doctor too. Okay? Hey, Nathaniel Drug-Free says, I heard that some women have degrees but not able to use it because it's hard to find jobs in their degree. Most of them. Marilyn's a teacher. Marilyn has a degree in secondary education. She's never taught a day in her life because it's different over here. Not only do you have to have the degree, now you got to pass the national exam. Then you got to find a job. It's political now over here. Well, he says, where are you located? I'm on Negros Island. And Michael Onstad is on here. It's not very expensive, but remember, guys, I say this over and over and over. It's your good health that buys your health insurance. Okay? That's what buys your health insurance. That's why I was able to get a great price. I'm in great shape. I'm not on any medications. Never been on any medications. My blood pressure is right. Everything's right. So I get a good price. I get the standard rate. I don't even know if they have a premium. I got the standard. 26,000 pesos a year for $1 million worth of coverage. Immediate, when they put you into the hospital, there's no problems and all of that. Okay? Because over here, you better have some money trying to get into a hospital. GS says, thanks for the real nitty gritty. I've been tuning in for a year. I'm 45 and just got back from 80 days with my woman in Lapu-Lapu. And just back in the matrix to make money to go back in March. See, that's a good plan. And a lot of guys do that. Okay? A lot of guys, they come here and they retire for 3 months, like Thomas King said. And then go back home for 3 months. I used to do it. I did it every 2 months, though. And I'd come over here for 3 months, 6 months, and go back for 2 months, get my money back up, and come back. Because the Philippines isn't going anywhere. But that's what we do. See, it's a fact. It's nothing to be ashamed about. But when you see your money running low, it's time to go home, man. Don't try to stay around here. Like the guy said in the comments, he said, to plant that money and think you're going to get a cash crop in return. It's not going to happen over here. Okay? Yeah, I know a lot of people. No, I'm not saying, I'm not downplaying credentials. I'm saying we place too much of an emphasis on that over here, B-Cox. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay? We're not talking about where you live. We're talking about over here. People have degrees that don't mean nothing. It's just a piece of paper. Okay, they got a degree and they're still earning $10,000 a month. Big deal. So why would you want to come over here and say, oh, I want a woman with a degree? Because that's what the question was. That was the comment it was I was responding to. I'm not downplaying credentials. What are your credentials? Are you a doctor or something? Okay, big deal. But you still coming over here. Like most men, they've already got their degree. They already got their money stacked up to high heaven. They're already established. All they want is some companionship. Somebody they can trust. Somebody that they don't have to sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. One eye, one hand on their wallet and one on the damn titty or whatever it is, He says, nobody cares about infrastructure. What we care about is her structure. Yeah, the Matrix has people like, they have them. That's why when you see these guys sitting around, just, ripping the Philippines to pieces, you're thinking like, you spoiled cocksucker. Get off the damn YouTube with that. Some guys don't even look for that. Anywhere I go, I can cut them up. If I'm worried about the infrastructure, I'm staying in America. There's not many infrastructures as good as that. Okay? So if I'm worried about an infrastructure, but I'm not. It's a simple life. And that's what I want. I want the peace of mind. I don't want people crossing the street when they see me coming, locking their doors and all that other stupid shit that I put up with over there. See, those are the intangibles over there. When I come in the damn store, you got somebody following me around. Like, sit your ass down. I got my own money. I ain't trying to steal nothing. I was raised better than that. That's what I'm looking for. So somebody else is maybe looking for something else that doesn't deal with that over there. Maybe he wants all the problems with the Philippines. Man, come on, guys. Y'all tripping. But that's why I say the Philippines is not one size fits all. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the other bloggers, especially those vacation bloggers. You come over here and get a bird's eye view for yourself, boots on the ground. Otherwise, man, you're going to be scared to make a move. Oh, she going to go over there or not? If I'd have listened to those guys, which I'm glad, there was not a lot of vloggers on when I started coming to the Philippines, okay? I never would have stepped foot over here. I mean, they have such high standards, but yet they come on over here. And the thing about it is, they always talking about, oh, I'm going to leave, and then they end up coming back. They go to these fancy places. They see they're not welcome. The people could care less. They don't get the treatment there that they get here. They're not a celebrity there. Okay? I don't understand what this guy... Hold on, guys. What does he want? Hey, man, I'm on my live stream. I'm doing my... Yeah, I'm doing my live stream. Huh? Send me a pin to your house. Okay. To your house. I will. He's in San Carlos. No wonder. Gerald Ali says, hello, Calvin. I love your content, so I sub to your channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. He said he doesn't understand it. It's because, yeah, we're on the outside looking in. Enigma B says, I have no idea how people survive in the Philippines with high food prices and low wages. Really, they must be living hand to mouth. No, see, they still have a sense of community here. It may be 3 or 4 generations in a house. Certainly, both the couple, both of them are 2-income households. You know, they help each other. They'll go to the market where they can buy whatever it is they need. They don't buy all that stuff in a plastic. You know, you buy just what you need. But it's a sense of community they make. They've been making it for thousands and thousands of years, man. Yeah, it's not going to work. There's still room. I love LaChine. He said degrees are overrated. A PhD wouldn't help with my job. See, but guys like him, he knows what I'm talking about. He just wants his 5 minutes of fame. Instead of him starting his own YouTube channel, B. Cox, he comes on here. He knows exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you don't need it and it's not going to do you any good. I'm saying it is overrated and it's not a requirement. It hasn't been for me and a lot of people. Okay? Because the minute that you graduate from college, I'm going to tell you how useless it really is, unless it's a specialty. What are you doing? You asking somebody else for a job. Now, argue with me, B. Cox. Now, you done went 17 years of school, but you don't even know how to create your own job. You got to go begging somebody else for a job. It's a useless education. So, argue with me if you want to. Just to make your point. It's foolish. Yeah, if I got a PhD in medicine or something like that, yeah, the list goes on and on. It's the thing. See, rich people, this is what the middle class, they hang their hat on. Titles, okay, degrees, that sort of thing, right? The rich people, it's all about money with them. Yeah, society. Gives a damn about society. Crazy. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, you're right. Yeah, if you're married, yeah, otherwise. But I'll tell you this, guys. Ever since I did that video, because I never did 6 months anyway. It was either 1 month or 2 months. But when he broke that down for me, I was like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Because I really don't live far from immigration. I could go to Bacolod. I just don't like the treatment I get there. So I go on down to Dumaguete. I could go to Cebu, which is 3 hours, but I just like the people in Dumaguete. It's a smoother process, and I've gotten comfortable doing it. And it gives me a chance to get out and go to Dumaguete every 2 months. But, if you're talking about trying to manage your money, I would say every 2 months is going to be better anyway. Yeah, except for the one who's a physician. But you have to understand, look how long he's going to be paying back his student loans to become a doctor over there. So you probably was earning more than him for a long, long time. At least 10 years. I'm not, that's something that you can hang your hat on, something you can be proud of. You got it on your wall. But it's never slowed me down. It's never stopped me. That's all it is. It's never stopped me. Yeah, it's an underwater basket weaving. Oh, there's some social work. And, like I said, my brother, I love him. He's my big brother. He's got a PhD in educational psychology. I mean, what are you going to do? Teach the alphabet how to behave? Is that what educational psychology is? Because he doesn't know any more than I do. He spent all of them years in college. I mean, this guy's got a PhD, 2 master's degrees, so many certificates, a bachelor's degree. I'm like, dude, he's a career student. He was. But yeah, it just, what's up, TJ? He said, still recharging from yesterday. He said, what are we talking about this morning? We're talking about if you run out of money over here, in the Philippines especially. Probably same thing in Thailand. Because a lot of expats have a lot in common. They come to those 2 places. You're going to realize you don't have friends here. Let's go back through the facts. The first fact is you're on your own when you come over here. You're responsible for your damn self. And you better plan accordingly. If I were you, I'd write it down on an index card and keep it somewhere where I can remind myself over and over. Because the next fact is nobody's coming to your rescue when you fall. When you see the good deeds that Derek Q or Q Adventures. I tip my hat to him, man. I stopped doing that though, because it puts you under a microscope, man, and people come out of the woodwork, especially me, and they'll try to get you for something that you're doing wrong, because we don't know the law over here. But what he did took a lot of time, a lot of effort to get that man's situation together. Not only did he give him a ticket home, but hell, he got his Social Security or whatever they get in Britain. He did all of that for him and sent him home. Meanwhile, the rest of us stood around and watched this man damn near starve to death, because that's what's going to happen. Nobody's going to come to your rescue, guys. It happens, but very often. It's like a needle in a haystack. So, yeah, I want to applaud Derek for that, because he didn't have to do it. Certainly, I mean, people just don't do that, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, here's the next fact. There's nothing to be ashamed about if your plan goes astray for whatever reason. Okay, you run out of money. You got health problems. The emergency at home. Take care of your business at home and come back. The Philippines is not going anywhere. You see the guy. He says, hey, I come here for 80 days to be with his woman, 80 glorious days. Then I go back to the Matrix, earn some more money, and come back. He retires 3 months at a time. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Because the longer you stay over here, the worse it's going to get. The Philippines is one of the worst places, not only in Southeast Asia, but the whole entire world, to be broke. Stephen Ellie says, Cal, you collecting Social Security? Not yet. And boy, I'm knocking on heaven's door right now. I mean, really, I'm right there. I'm on the 5-yard line, Steve. I'm 60, coming up on 61. So yeah, I'm taking man at 62. We can argue all day about that. I'm not gonna argue. I'm taking man. My father died at 61. My mother died at 62. So you do what you want to do. I'm taking man. Okay. W Secrets to Success. He said, just tuning in the last day in Thailand, back to the bullshit. Yeah. You're going back. We take a lot of this for granted. But yeah, we live in a cold, cold world. If you go broke over here, more than likely, you're going to suffer, man. Because we're concerned more about ourselves. It's self-preservation here. It's a different type of expat in Southeast Asia, okay? He's holding tight to his money. He's not trying to give you any. Because that's the next fact. You have no friends over here. Run out of money, and that's when you're going to see you don't have any friends. You're going to realize those pats on the back, they're not celebrating you. They're just happy you got your own damn money and you're not borrowing anything from them. They can keep their money in their pocket. That's what those pats on the back and all that good times and all that laughing unnecessarily and all that. It's not because they like you. Okay? Here's another fact. It's over here. You're going to be talked about. Yeah, they're going to talk about you, man. And you're going to be ridiculed. You're probably going to end up on YouTube, somebody's YouTube channel or Facebook page. Certainly one of these expat forums and all that. They're going to rip you up one side and down the other. You're going to be the talk of the town in the wrong way. That's a 100% fact. Another 100% fact. Many of us have learned the hard way. We've learned these lessons. You know, imagine if I went broke and I said, hey, man, let me borrow, thousands I'll give back. I'm not loaning you nothing. You're sunshine shoulders. Get it from somebody else. And, oh, man, it's going to make YouTube headlines, okay? Instead of somebody saying, man, all the good you've done, man, you deserve it. Here's a ticket back. Okay? Trust me on this one, guys. Just like that guy that Derek Q rescued Nobody's coming to your rescue. The rest of us was content on watching this man. He's elderly, starved to death. This guy was literally skin and bones when Derek ran up on him. Okay, really an angel on earth to this man. He should forever be thankful, okay, for Derek, because the people he was living with and everybody walking past him every day was content on watching him die. Here's another fact. Your girlfriend's going to get real quiet. She's going to have a new attitude. That Filipino makeover is over. You're back to being a decrepit old bum again. That's all. I'm just being honest with you. So that's what it's about, TJ. Run out of money over here in the Philippines, and you'll see you ain't got no damn friends. Fake ass people over here, man. He said laughs in Flint water. Yeah. Well, they're already irrelevant. You don't need some of the highest paid jobs don't have a degree. But I get it. It's a sense of accomplishment, achievement. I'm not downgrading anybody who goes to college. I'm saying it's never stopped me and a lot of people. So to say that you absolutely, it's a requirement, no. Is it an advantage? It could be. It can be. Some jobs won't even look at you without a degree, but if you're able to create your own job, work for your own self. I worked for my own self for years, man. Even though I represented the insurance companies, I didn't work for them. If I didn't go out and knock on these doors and writing policies, there was no paycheck coming. Ever since I was 10 years old, man, I was selling candy door to door out in the rich neighborhoods in Louisville, Kentucky to buy my school clothes. Okay? Ain't have time to go to college, man. For what? Just so I can brag about it and put it on there. Look at it. I got a PhD. Yeah, here it is right here. Here it is right here. Herbert Williams says, Americans seem to want to force our beliefs and culture on other countries, but lose their minds when foreigners come to the USA and complain. See, I've been saying this for 3 years. We're 4% of the Earth's population, but we try to control 100% of the narrative. And if it ain't happening in the United States, it's not happening. There's no life outside the United States. That's how arrogant and indoctrinated we are. We're foolish to think that way. Most of what you're looking for is probably out here somewhere. It's not there. Okay, but I'm telling you, y'all can keep drinking that Kool-Aid. Yeah, they are good, man. You know, we can have this argument all day long. But those guys out there earning all that money, laying concrete, building houses, you're slapping people in the face who have specialized training, carpenters, plumbers, all those guys like that, the backbone of society, electricians who don't have college degrees, man. You know, everybody can't be a general. You got to have the grunts, guys. I'm a grunt. I don't mind. But everybody wants to be a damn chief. What do they say? Too many chiefs and not enough Indians in the Matrix. Hey, what's up, Don? Welcome, brother. Angelo says, I don't know how people in Canada survive with high food prices and low wages. Immigrants think they can come here and send money home, but the rent alone is almost the average wage. But one thing that immigrants have over us from the West is they're able to get along. They're able to live together. You're not going to last 2 days with me. And if I'm at your house for 2 or 3 days, it's time for me to go. It's just how we are over there. We're conditioned that way. They can live with each other for years and say, okay, we're going to stack this money up. And they do it. And that's how they make it work. We can't seem to make it work because we don't want anybody sleeping in that bedroom that's empty in there. Been empty forever. But we're just not going to put our heads together. It's all about the individual where I come from. Family been torn a long time ago. Yeah, but some of the most intelligent and educated, look up the word education, B. Cox, first of all. It comes from the word educo, meaning to draw from within. Okay, just me spitting facts back to you that you've given me is not an education. Okay, Henry Ford proved that. Okay, Henry Ford proved that. He said, I've got 5 buttons on my desk, any of which I can press, and somebody here is going to come here and give me information about the manufacture of automobiles, because that's all I'm focused on. The 12th president of the United States does me no good. He went to court and sued people for slander. They was calling him ignorant. He said, I'll show you ignorant. They threw out the case. You know, man ain't ignorant because he ain't got no stupid pay. And he, came up with an idea. This guy had no influential friends, no money, no formal education beyond elementary school. Okay, and the rest is history, guys. But we get caught up on that. Oh, like you need an education to be successful. You don't even know what education means. Hey, Passport X. Yeah, he wants to bring status, thinking he's going to be ahead of people just because of his degree. Women ain't going to care about his degree. Yeah, the degree of finances. That's what they're going to be concerned with. Yeah, this is 100% facts here. He says, you're right, I'm going to Christmas Eve party with the wifey's family. They all chip in with buying food. They have a sense of family like America did back in the day. That's how they make it over here. He said, I don't know how they make it over here. That's how they make it. I promise you. That's how they make it. And they've got 3 and 4 and 5 generations in a house. They can live together, eat together, go to church together, sing karaoke together. We're going to be arguing about the damn whose time is it to sing and what songs to sing. I used to argue with my nephews, okay? We'd be at the family gathering, barbecue, or whatever, and they don't like the music I like. Mojave Desert, Sonoran Desert, thank you for that super sticker. Hey, Happy Man, 6920, thanks for that super chat. Said, Merry Christmas, Shane. Keep up the fantastic content, my friend. Thank you, brother. I'm going to keep on keeping on as long as I'm relevant, man. W Secrets of Success, that's my buddy right there. I'm going to have to, when I come back to the United States, I'm going to have to come through Dallas just to shake your hand, man. He says, if you're an exceptional person, you will earn money successfully. But if you're not, then you better take advantage of every opportunity. Education, yeah. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that we place out there in society. He loves society so damn much. Knowing good and well, society says you're inferior, B. Cox. You know. Yeah, we're not knocking that. We celebrate your degree, but to keep hitting us over the head with it, yeah, I can't see her for some reason. I don't know. He says Apple Hernandez in the chat. She's in all my chats, man. I wish she would just go ahead and say, hey, let's sit down and talk and I'd collaborate with her because I got some questions I want to ask her. Like, why me? But I know why. Because when I had 500 subscribers, she wasn't making videos about me. That'd be the first thing I would ask the trolls. Like, where were you when I really needed you? When I had 500 and I needed the free publicity. I don't need it now. That's what I would ask them. And where was you when I really needed you the most? Now you come around, I don't need you. But I could help her because she's an attractive woman. She's got all this content out here. I turn that 300. Come on. You want to come on my panel on Tuesday? I'm sending the invitation out. Send me an email. I'm going to put you right here. It's just going to be me and you, Apple. You'll have more subscribers and more PayPal donations than you ever seen in your life. But I'm throwing this out there to you, the white flag, to help you. But if you keep on with that foolishness, I'm going to ignore you. But come on. If you tough, like you say, I'm going to split the screen with you. And whatever super chats I get, I'm going to split them right down the middle with you. But other than that, cut it out. Hey, Mike Dawsonville, he said, the very first time I came to the Philippines, I knew that was the place for me. I fell in love with the simplicity of the Philippines. This place is not a one-size-fits-all. Okay? There are some intangibles here that will grab a hold to you. It just depends on what you're looking for. If you're going to come over here and nitpick the infrastructure, which, by the way, is good enough for me to do what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to build an atomic bomb or a Tesla or anything like that. I've got 5G, Wi-Fi here and all that. I don't drive or anything like that. But if you want to do that, then, of course, I can nitpick the American infrastructure. Y'all remember a few years ago when that damn bridge in Minnesota collapsed and all those people died? Innocent people. This is America, the greatest country in the world, by the way. Y'all don't talk about that. The damn, they're coming home, minding their own business, coming home from work, and the damn bridge collapsed. Trains falling off the track over there every other day. Yeah, but, you know, I could nitpick any infrastructure, but that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for that. Hold on. What happened? Where's Marlon? Yeah, he says, yes, she wants content. I help her. But, you know, if she's going to do all that, I help any vlogger. That's what I'll do. I don't care. It's not going to intrude on me. He says she's looking for content. A lot of these singers and, like you said, you know, songwriters, movie producers, screen writers, they have no degrees. Authors, certainly the preachers. You got all these degreed individuals sitting in front of a damn fool in the pulpit. He don't have a degree, Beacott. But they sit there and listen to him. They hang on his every word. He don't even have a degree. If you go back and read The Miseducation of the Negro, Carter G. Woodson said that's the quickest way for a black man, if he wants to get back on his feet, is to become a preacher. He said a friend of his went to Cincinnati, Ohio, and shot dice and lost all his money. Hell, went and bought him a damn cloak and started preaching, got all his money back, and went back to Cincinnati. And it's a true story. I mean, you know, but they don't have degrees. They given these degrees. Xavier Allen says, I have a friend without a degree that had two people, both with engineering degrees, working for him. They never utilize their degrees. It's an argument, guys, that we can have all day. The people with a college degree, they're going to say you need one. The people who don't, they're going to say you don't need one, and they're both right. Yeah, they can't open it. It's just like Henry Ford said. Why do I want to walk around with a head full of facts and be broke? It doesn't make sense to me, but that's what's going on over there in a lot of these places. They're walking around, who's the 7th president of the United States? Who gives a damn? What's the square root of 22? I don't give a damn. What is the square root of 22? They ain't gonna put no food on my table. It's gonna make me look like I'm a dummy or something, but I'm not, guys. I'm telling you from my experience. I've got one semester of college just to prove to my wife at the time that I could go to college and get a degree if I wanted to. And hell, I was drunk every other day. But yeah. He said, need to have a cutoff. The last 5,000 or 10,000 left and no solutions, go home. Yeah, I mean, even I would go all the way down. As long as I've got that return ticket, I would go down to at least my last 1,000 or whatever if you're not ready to go home. Because you're going to need money when you get home, man. People that look at you at home. When I go home in February or whenever I go home, I better have some money. Because they're going to think I got money anyway. And it ain't going to be no, hey, let me stay overnight. They might do it for 1 or 2 days. You better go home and have some, when you go home, you better have some money to eat and all of that. I don't like people watching me when I'm fixing my food. They say I'm welcome, but they're going to watch when I'm fixing my food, make sure that I don't put too much on my plate and all that. See, that doesn't happen over here. There's some intangibles about the Philippines that I really love, and that's why I'm still here. It has nothing to do with the infrastructure. It has nothing to do with the women or anything like that. But you get these guys, those spoiled brats, who never had any problems in the Matrix, really. You're running from your heaven over there. The Matrix is my hell. That's what you should be explaining. Why in the world are you leaving heaven? That's your heaven over there. That should be the question. It shouldn't be why I'm leaving. That's my hell. But they'll sit here and nitpick the hell out of that. Yeah. He said, Carl Butts said, Cal, bring back Miracles where you and Marilyn shared the hosting responsibilities and greetings. Well, Marilyn, she's, I've talked to her about that. I think she's going to do her own channel, and that's probably what she needs. Something just small and, no one's really paying a whole lot of attention because they can't handle the attention. And it's the same with us. When we come over here, we can't handle the attention that we get over here. Yeah, a lot of people, they've got the good book sense, man, but man. Oh, okay, Vince, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, he says, hey, degrees don't mean nothing too much in 2023. I got 2 degrees, couldn't find a job in my field back in the day. Yeah, it just depends on what degree you have. And then what skills you have, period. Do you have any life skills? Which they don't teach you in school. They don't teach you about budgeting and saving or any of that. Unless you're taking some type of business course. He said, what do you think of Overstay Road, the YouTuber? I don't know him. I don't think I've ever watched a whole video of his. But he's not bothering anybody over here. He's not bothering anybody. Yeah, you don't want to go broke over here. Of all the places, guys, don't go broke over here. Because I'm going to tell you, nobody's coming to your rescue. They're going to talk about you bad. Okay? I used to do it. Okay? I used to do this. But I would go home for 2 months because that's all it would take for me to get my money back together. I didn't have a residual income. I even knew then, before any YouTube. I'm just giving you what I've learned before I had a YouTube channel. I knew you needed a residual income over here. I know this place is addicting to some of us. It is to me. It was to me. I hated going back home But once I made it back to Chicago and then on to Louisville, reality kicked in and I was able to focus on what it was I had to do. But the 2 or 3 weeks before I had to leave, man, I'd be so mad. Like, man, I hate going back there. But I'd get my money back together and come back. You know, maybe that's why it's always seems new to me. Even after being here for 5 years, this place just doesn't get old. You look, man, they've got 2,000. Count that, 2,000 inhabited islands here. Raise your hand if you've been to more than 6 islands here. I can't raise my hand. Well, let me see. Comegan Island. Yeah, I've been to 6. But most of us aren't even going to go off the island that we settled in unless we go to Palawan or Boracay for a vacation. It's just too much to see here. Vince Lawson said, on my first trip, I planned to stay for 6 months and found out my debit card didn't work. See, this is what I'm saying. San Carlos City and didn't hesitate going back home to get reorganized. It took about 3 trips before smooth sailing. See, there's nothing to be ashamed about when your plan goes astray. His car quit working. What, you going to sit here and argue with the people on the phone? I know I got money in there. It ain't going to do me good because you need money here. Vince says it's hard to get in pinto beans in the Philippines. You got to have that Mexican food fix once in a while. Yeah, but they do have them here in the market. If you go to the Bean Man, you know, hell, they're going to have. But you're right. I don't know if they do have brown beans here. Okay, I'm not sure. But they got just about everything else, man. About once every month, Maryland will cook those white beans. What we call them, navy beans. Oh, they're so delicious. But about 3 times a month, she'll cook those moon beans rather. Yeah, but I don't think we've been together long enough. We've only been together, we haven't been together 5 years yet. That's right. He says, lesson number 1 in life, brother, you need to do you. Nobody gives a damn about you, and that's a fact. It is. That's the first thing over here. You're on your own when you come over here. I don't care how many people you got around you. You can be the life of the party all you want. When the party's over with, buddy, they're going to scatter. Anybody that's ever had roaches in their house, they had during the daytime, which is the good times. And then at night, you come in there and cut that light on, boy, they scramble. You know, that's just a fact, guys. Yeah, I'll collab with her. I'll help her, man. Because you can't win being a troll channel, man. You can't win. People aren't going to watch it. They might get curious and click on it. What are they saying about Sunshine Shoulders today or something? But you're not going to earn a living doing that. But an attractive Filipino like that, you know, because, hell, she's taken showers before. I've even peeked on a damn channel and said, wow, I could teach you how to do that. But I'm trying to figure out how to send this guy. Wait, let me call him back real quick, guys, because I can't send him. I don't know what he's talking about. He's asking for a ping, but, I don't know how to do that. Not on my phones. Let's see. I'm telling him, ask him to direct to Margarita Village Extension. I think he's here with his girlfriend. I got some shorts I'm going to give him, too. They're brand new. I can't wear them. Hey, W Secrets of Success, thanks for that super chat. I know you getting ready for that long-ass trip back to the Matrix. He said globalization of skills has watered down most degrees. Yeah, see, and I don't even know what that means, really. But when I was growing up, the people who had the most money didn't have a degree. I lived in West Louisville, and that's where all the manufacturing jobs were. You know, Peter Lorla, Philip Morris, Brown and Foreman, you know, the liquor company, and people were earning big money working in those factories, enough to send their kids to school, go on vacation, buy a house, buy the Cadillac. They didn't have no degrees, but those days is over. And then it switched to like degrees. But now it's like every man for himself now. Whether you got a degree or not, you better have some type of life skills. You better be able to do something. You better have some type of talent, which we all do. And you better be able to benefit from it, because I'm tired of sitting around really waiting on other people, like a job like that. It's been so many years since I worked for anybody but myself, man. But a lot of us, remember, we like the certainty of it. We've been conditioned. We love certainty. People like me, I love uncertainty. I don't want to know when I'm going to die. I don't know what the next day is going to bring. I don't want that scripted lifestyle anymore. You're just going in there, punching the clock, punching out, getting your paycheck on Friday, you're paying the bills, having whatever's left, and just doing that over and over and over until you die. What kind of life is that? Robert James says, I'm raising a white flag. I am, Robert. You know, I don't have time for that. Yeah, but you know, you can manipulate those numbers all you can. Because it will, which they always do. You can manipulate that all you can, because of course, a degree job more than likely is going to pay more, but we're not saying that. We're saying that you don't need a degree anymore to make it, because I certainly don't have one. I've earned over $200,000 a year 2 times in a row, 2009, 2010, without a degree. That's all we're saying. We're not knocking people with a degree. We're going to applaud you and say, thank you. You know, that's an achievement. That's an accomplishment. But don't beat me over the head with it like you're better than me, because you're not. You still got to sit down on the toilet with that damn degree. You can wipe your ass with the degree, really. There's no more than a piece of paper. Yeah, I peeped. Because I'm a man. I'm just saying, she's got some skills. She's got some talents. And I can help her with that. But to beat me over the head, I don't know why she's coming at me for. I've never done anything to her. I don't even know her, really. I'm saying, but I know why. If you put Sunshine Shoulders in there now, they're going to get curious. Let me see what she's talking about. Not talking about nothing. But come on over here. I'm going to put you on this side of the screen. We're going to see what you're about. See if you can handle the success. Be careful what you wish for. He said, there you go. Have a nice day. He said, if you go broke, just go to U.S. Embassy and they will fly you back home after they take your passport. And when you pay them back, you can get your passport back. Means don't bother anyone. Okay, but here's the thing. There you go. Have a nice day. That's true, but you're not telling the whole story. You can't just show up at the embassy and say, hey, I'm broke. Give me a loan to fly me back. That's a long process. I did it. Okay, when my son was born, I spent all that money. I could not get a crumb. I was earning over $100,000 a year then. I could not get a crumb from my friends and family who knew that I was money earning Mount Vernon at that time. Okay, it's a process. You got to email the American Citizen Services, and they email you back, and then you tell them your situation. Then they'll send you some forms you got to fill out. You have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that nobody can help you over there. And they're even going to call your friends and family. I didn't have a problem because my sister hung up on them, man. I'm telling you guys, you on your own over here. You think I'll just be on here yapping, making shit up? That dude that came over here with 11,000, he came over here on his brother's dime because his brother was over here broke, depending on his OFW girlfriend taking care of him. Now, what kind of craziness is that? What kind of life would that be? She's earning 20,000 pesos a month, and you sitting over here somewhere in a squatters area or somewhere. I don't know how he's living over here, waiting on her to pay you once every month. I don't believe it. The story was so ridiculous. I was like, I'll talk about it, but not to the point where I believe in it's real. Only to have a conversation about how important it is to have some type of residual income, or if you're nowhere near retiring, you better have a bunch of money. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll check to see. But if she sends me an email, I'm gonna be on here. I think I can bring her on if I'm on StreamYard. Tony Townsend says, Cal, you do more for people than most of these so-called Christians do. I salute you, brother. Yeah, and that's why one of my shorts has got so many hits because, I said Christians are bullies. They pretend to care about my soul when I die, but could care less about me while I live. And if you don't believe what they believe, they're gonna fight you. Okay, now I'm gonna take a page out of what's that scientist's name? What's his name? The black guy. He's real Neil something. He's real smart. He says, I don't care what they think. It's something called free thought. He said, but when you start making legislature based on those thoughts and those beliefs that affect everybody else, then I got a problem with it. And that's what I do. I don't care what people think and what they believe. But when it comes over in my lane, I gotta say, hold on, man. I don't have anything against organized religion, but you don't have to be a member of organized religion to be a good human being, to love your fellow man and to give back and all of that. I'm sorry, you don't have to be. Hey, Cedric, he says, for an American staying long-term 1 to 3 years in the PH, what is recommended estimated minimum money they should have saved up? And also, what minimum recurring monthly residual income? Well, that's a good question, but that's all over the place, okay? If that guy would have bought, because somebody said it in the comments, he said if that guy would have bought 11,000 over here and then had a $2,000 per month residual income, somebody's coming over here to saying that again. He would have made it. It just all depends. When I came over in 2018, I had 17,000 in cash and about 1,900 every month coming in for my renewal. Okay. But it just depends on who you are. Who is that? Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, that's him, guys. Yeah, I don't have any Band-Aids, Barry. I'll find something. Hey, I apologize. That's my buddy. He's here. He said he had an accident. Yeah, she is. I can help her, man. But she got to quit all that stuff. She got to quit all that trolling me, man. Okay, yeah. Come on. He said, Hitman. He said, Cal, I'd like to meet you for coffee and lunch after the holidays. Come on, yeah. Yeah, Barry, he's from Guam. He's here now. I'm gotta wait till Marilyn gets back. She'll know where the Band-Aids and stuff are. He says, WC Success says, Apple, hell, I never heard of you until now. Who are you? Yeah, she's one of my long time, harassers, I guess. Pumpkin Joe Philippine Experience. Now, this guy's got a lot of common sense and a lot of experience over here in the Philippines. He says, money is difficult to generate here. Be careful what info you give to other expats. They need money to live their dream too. If they get desperate, they could become a danger. Wow. See? I told you he comes from a different angle with that. You're right. Yeah, he says, why did he go from 1900 to 1400? Because I'm getting renewals and people change insurance. They die. Okay. They may lose their Medicare, but hey, I think it's pretty good. I haven't written a policy in 6 annual enrollment periods. I'm glad that it just went down to 1400. But that's because I did right by the people the first time. When you give them full disclosure. See, I learned that a long time. Yeah, he's barking up a storm because my buddy came here. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, man. I don't have anything against Sharon Lapu, guys. I don't understand it, why she's so angry with me. I think because I won't give her an interview. But I really don't have anything against her or anybody else, guys. I mean, the truth is the truth. Everybody knows it. But remember, people need that to make content, okay? Everybody can't do it, but yeah, I don't have any problems with that. Come on, Tom, man. Is this even you for real? I mean, because a lot of these guys, they get on here with these stupid profiles and stuff. What business of it? I mean, what business of yours? Okay. I mean, guys are just, y'all pitiful, man. I mean, really. If you are a black man, you need to go and shoot yourself. Go on and shoot yourself, man, because you ain't going to make it over here. We don't want you over here. You're that type that we don't even want around. I mean, really, I'm not even going to get rid of you, but man, give me a break. Yeah, they do counsel policies. They change insurance companies. They die. That's what it's called. Oh, you know me, Jeffrey, man. If these guys could break me, they'd have broke me a long time ago. I just ignore them, really. They come on, they sneak on my live stream because I see them like they look like decent people. And then they say something like that. Like, really? Yeah, go shoot yourself, man. That's real life, guys. And here it is. We're out of the matrix. And that's why I don't understand certain people. You get out of the matrix, you're free now. But then you want to revert back to that black on black bullshit, man. We don't tolerate that over here. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. But my followers know that's what I'm saying, the truth. And some people, you know, they have to do that for views and clicks, and it's a shame, but you know, yeah, it is real talk, man. You know, we don't need that stuff over here, guys. You know, you escape the matrix only to come over here and put up with that stuff. Uh-uh. Well, my renewal, it depends on the company, Smooth Life. Mine are lifetime renewals. But after 10 years, they start going down in increments every year. But hell, by that time, you know, I already done had my Social Security. But hell, they're lifetime. Okay. Say for instance, I've got some insurance with Humana, some policy, some clients with Humana that've been on my book ever since I started. And they went from $20 every month all the way down to $6 every month, but they stay on forever. So as long as they stay on my policy, I'm going to get $6 per month from them. So I die, they die. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Spirit said, Cal, we scrapped our plans to move to Mindanao due to conflict and quakes. They stay in Negros. Curious how those cities are above you heading to Bacolod. They're pretty good. I like Negros Occidental. I was talking about that to Maryland today. I like Negros Island Pier. Well, you live in Dumaguete, but Bacolod is more like it's urban. It's like an urban city, but there's a bunch of places around here. Hell, St. Carlos City would be good for you and your family, man. He said trolls are losers. Now, this is a good idea, okay? He said, why don't you couple of us get together and do like a wrestling match? No. I thought you was going to say something else. I thought you was talking about like a round robin. Now, I'm not wrestling anybody. I'm beyond that. Yeah, I'm not wrestling anybody, guys. Yeah, don't encourage the clickbait. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really surprised by it. I tell you that. Change the topic. Global Backbone said, Cal, what are your thoughts on the negative effects of sugar? Just realize how bad it is. Oh, man. I'm addicted to sugar, man. If I could just, that's my last really addiction I've got to deal with. It's tough, man. I'm angry at society for allowing us to get addicted to it. They knew the effects of it long ago, but it's too late. But yeah, guys, I got about 10 more minutes. I've got company here. And yeah, they get a piece of pie. That's what a renewal is. Now, it's a 4-inch, the fantastic 4 inches. People took that out of context, but anybody that watches it will tell you that I'm praising Filipino men. I'm saying that no matter what the foreigner comes over here with, the fancy car, the jewelry, the money, the pension, the BBC or whatever, she's always going to choose the Filipino man over you. That's what that's all about. Everybody knows that. But a couple of trolls took it out of context. But I don't care. They've already dragged me in there, man. These people looked at my channel up and down. They know that I'm not who these people say I am. Because if they was, trust me, the Philippine authorities do not play that. I'd have been persona non grata a long time ago. But they never, why don't they do a video on the good that I do over here? Why is it always the bad? I do far more good than bad. I've got 1,500 videos. And for anybody to take 2 or 3 of them and take them out of context to try to make me look like a bad guy, you got to ask them why they do it. You can't ask me. But direct them toward the Sunshine Shoulders Facebook page, and they get real quiet. Well, we're changing lives over there. One family at a time. Meanwhile, they're doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay? So, yeah, I don't have any problem. And then remember, guys, I made the video. The threat of deportation does nothing to me anymore. You can't stop me until you kill me. Then you can only kill my body. Okay? I'll go somewhere else and help people. Okay? I'm sorry, man. It just doesn't. They used to keep me up at night when guys, Corey Feldman and Charlie Chowmain and all them. But once I sit in front of the people, I'm like, I don't care. Okay, you want to deport me? Go ahead. I'll find somewhere else, because there's nothing but lies. They're telling. Hey, Mark Mack, I met this guy. He's an exceptional guy. Him and his wife. He said, "What's good, brother Cal? We'll be in your way soon. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Got any idea on the time frame for your meet and greet in January, and what will be the location? Thanks. If we have one, it's going to be here in St. Carlos City. And I always have my meet and greets at the end of the month. Yeah, I don't get it. He said, she feels shortchanged. But yeah, guys, sugar's a drug. I tell you what, try to quit. Man, I had headaches the other day because I'm going to eventually quit. I quit for 60 days before, and man, I felt as good as I ever did. But when I walked into a damn coffee shop or somewhere, and it triggered something, and I haven't been able to stop ever since, man. And sugar is a bad boy. If they outlaw sugar, this is why you cannot put down drug addicts, alcoholics, anything, because if they outlaw sugar right now and made it illegal, women be out there selling booty for a damn pack of sugar. It's that addictive, man. Y'all be out there sucking wieners for a damn pack of sugar. Get that sugar high. Because it's tough, man. Pumpkin Joe says, like you, Cal, I came with money and I have a monthly income that more than covered all my costs of living. I seen folks wiped out from one emergency and had to return to the U.S. to recover. And I tell guys all the time, guys, don't be ashamed of that. To go back, redraw up, go back, what they call it, go back to the lab. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out for too. He said, my vice is fried food. But yeah, ain't Apple Hernandez that offer stands anytime. Jacob, before you leave, put my email. You and Michael beat your life for her. It's time to put up or shut up, Apple. I can help you. Hey, Ryan, he says, Cal, been watching videos for a while and just want to wish you and your family familiar. Happy holidays, my friend. Thank you. Happy holidays, brother. Yeah, it does lack of creativity. It creates content. Literally content, not content, content. Yeah, well, I said this the other day, boy. They'll get rid of a strong black man who speaks his mind. They'll try their damnedest to do it. And I don't understand it. Everybody else can speak their mind, but don't let us stand up and be men. Now we're a threat. I don't get it, man, but I'm going to keep doing me. Well, yeah, I don't care what she claims, because it's not true, guys, and y'all know it. No, his name was Charlie Chowmain. Yeah, Charlie Chowmain. Hey, what's up, Mo? Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man, right here. It's really, really tough, guys. The sugar, caffeine, and all a bunch of stuff that they get you strung out on, and then they tell you it's bad for you. Hey, Mr. Passport King, thanks for that super chat. He said, boots on the ground, Cal. Real nitty gritty. Keep dropping the much needed knowledge. They need to hear it. Thank you, brother. I know you still over here. I think you're here for the long run, right? Yeah. But this is the first time that I've ever, offered the white the white flag to Alpina R. TJ Johnson said Apple has been here about the same amount of time as I have, and this is far and away the most I've seen her post since Calvin was in quarantine. Yeah, and I'm just trying to help her if she wants to come on here, because I'm one of those guys that took a little peek at her too when she was doing those damn shower videos. Why don't you do more of them? That'll get you some more views. Y'all go over there and check her out. Maybe she'll do another shower vlog. Hey, Q-Dub, he says, I'll be back in the Philippines in February, man. I know you can't wait to get back. This is my buddy here, man. He's the one that put me up in. What's the name of that hotel, Q? I can never think about that. Think of that hotel. It was really, really nice. Yeah. She's shower girl. I'll be plugged into that. I had to wait till Maryland leaves, and then I go in there and that's must see TV. Tell her come on. Yeah, I'll be in there looking both ways and make sure Maryland's not coming listening for that motorcycle. He said, do your favorite TikTok dance. Yeah, guys, but thank y'all so much for your super chat, super stickers, all your thumbs up, all your support for Sunshine Shoulders. I've got to get off here. My buddy's in here, and I don't want to ignore him like that. Hey, Otis Allen, thanks for that super sticker. Yeah, going back to the drawing board, brother. Jeffrey said, you got me rolling. You know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, Radisson Blue. Yeah, he put me up for 2 nights in there, man. It was a nice place. That breakfast, tell him about that breakfast buffet. Hell, that's worth the damn amount for the room. He said, yeah, I have to listen for the garage door going up. Me too, man. Hey, thank you, brother. But yeah, let me play this real quick. And I may come back. Well, when I come on Tuesday, that'll be Christmas in America. See? So yeah, I want her. That would be a special Christmas gift to everybody, to have Apple Hernandez on this side and me on this side. I put on the hot seat. I asked her if she ever had any BBC. Is that the reason why she bothers me so much? Is she looking for a BBC? Because a lot of brothers come over here, they'd probably be interested. But yeah, we're just going to have the regular meal today and tomorrow. Merlin's going to cook something special for New Year's. Okay, so she sings too, huh? No, that's not a Christmas gift to me. It's going to be a Christmas gift to the guys. Well, hell, it ain't peeping if they showing it. Hey, Elan. No, one of my long time, I don't even call her a troll because not enough people are watching a channel to even be considered a troll. But I want to throw the white flag out to Apple Hernandez and let her come on the channel. And actually, she could be, she might be the John that I've been looking for. You know, that we could do a show every week. She might be what I'm looking for. See, you never can tell. But take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see y'all next time. Have a Merry Christmas if you're going to be in the Philippines. And I'll see you guys on Christmas if you're in the West.